Good evening. Like it or not, I'm still the president. Until January, bitches. Until y'all vote in for Bernie. I know you want to vote in Bernie, and I'm fine with that. Feel the burn, and God bless America. Welcome back to the Land End Show. I haven't heard this song in quite a while.
Been quite a while.
Like a coon's age, if you will.
Thereabout, yeah. Is that like 80s?
When did this come? Who is this? When did this come out?
Donna's Trio.
Who?
Donna's Trio. You ever heard of them?
The name doesn't ring familiar, but I know I've heard the song before.
I don't think I knew who it was. I just heard the song. Let me turn it up a little bit. They kind of got like a reggae. It's like a
reggae.
Like a reggae beat.
Dreams I had, I can't recapture.
I gotta go with Neve on reggae, but I like the song, and I know I've heard it before, long time ago, high school-ish.
Oh yeah, it's a good song. Anyway,
which, by the way,
high school.
Still a little upset that my high school reunion was canceled.
Did I tell you mine wasn't canceled and I didn't go to mine?
Yeah, you did, and I'm upset.
It would have been awkward.
Neve?
Only like 25 people that I knew of was going, and I didn't know any of them.
Collective plural were.
25 is going.
25 were going.
25 is going.
Neve.
And they
That's a
went.
big old Neve.
They went and they is going.
See, you can't say went and is. You're contradicting yourself there.
They is going and they was. And they've been. Anyway, I didn't go, but yeah. We were just talking about this before we went live as fuck.
Yeah.
Liver than cock.
We're doing it live, just like Bill O'Reilly says.
But drinking. Can we talk about this?
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Started in high school, senior year.
Could have.
Yeah. And allegedly gave the high school cop a tour of the pottery class whilst drunk.
He didn't know, huh?
He never knew. And he wrote a long
allegedly didn't know
inscription in my yearbook too. Officer Tony.
Yeah,
I called him my cousin Tony. And he was African American.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, yeah, he was cool. He was really cool. But had no idea at the time. And I was just showing around the different projects like, yeah, this is just whatever people were doing.
Why were you showing them?
I don't know, but they never cared either. I went around to different classrooms, different like buildings of the high school, all with him, just tagging along, never cared.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Was that your first experience, allegedly?
No, but that was the first experience of
with law enforcement,
quote unquote, running that high school.
Okay.
No, there was another time when allegedly one of my friends, allegedly nicknamed Smokes, and I threw up in the parking lot after allegedly imbibing Bacardi 151.
Okay.
Which is 151 proof.
Okay.
So your regular
80.
Your regular vodka is 80 proof.
Yeah.
40% alcohol.
Yep.
Jägermeister is like 35% alcohol. And so anyway, this stuff was way up there. And it just tasted like gasoline
alcohol?
Plus pepper.
Okay.
And yeah, according to the legends, we tried it.
Okay.
And it went down, and then it came up projectily.
Just the first
in
shot?
An arc.
First shot?
No, probably like fifth or sixth. But,
okay.
But projectily through like the
Onto
driver's
anybody?
and passenger side windows, which were open.
You were outside of the
Yeah,
car.
in the parking lot.
Football game?
At one point, yes.
Was it you were there for a football game? Or
yeah,
was
and at one point was just lunch.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was trying to get at. I didn't know if it was school
Yeah,
time
I did go to a football game too.
Allegedly.
No, I did go to a football game, But allegedly, there was some underage drinking that went on. And,
Yep. There's no way of knowing.
no.
My first experience, I don't remember where I was. Not because I don't remember, but I just don't remember what. I don't remember
Not
whose
because you
house
don't
it was.
remember, but
Yeah.
just because you don't remember.
I don't remember
Yeah.
who he was
The principal.
at the time. Anyway, I ended up in his basement. There was a huge party. There was
The shop teacher.
a bunch of people there, and there was allegedly this girl named Bobby, and she gave me a bottle of vodka, and she wanted me just to take a shot, but I wanted the bottle,
Yep.
so I shot the whole bottle of
like
vodka,
that.
finished it. It was 3/4 full. I'm not a mathematician, but it's a lot of vodka. Anyway, for all you partiers out there that are still partying, we don't party this hard anymore, but
No, and shame on you.
you should know now, if you haven't, and let this be a learning experience. If you don't drink and are planning on starting to drink, don't go downstairs to get drunk
Why?
because you can't get back up.
Upstairs?
Yeah, you can't get back up the stairs.
Okay, true.
So I had to spend the night at this guy's house. I didn't know who it was.
Oh, no.
And I was too drunk in his basement, and I couldn't get out because I couldn't get up the stairs.
You want to hear something even crazier?
Tell me.
So, allegedly, this student at Utah State,
Okay.
circa 2007,
Uh-huh.
went to a party at somebody's house, woke up, and didn't know what house or neighborhood he was in.
Wow.
Had to
Sounds like
walk
somebody that doesn't
outside.
know directions too well.
Had to walk outside and call my friend and be like, or allegedly, the person in this story is,
Yeah.
that's the brackets. You got to hear the brackets in this story,
Yeah.
which aren't parentheses, by the way. These are brackets. But anyway, I was like, I think it's like 4th West and 8th North. Woke up
Can
in
I
a
stop you?
downstairs, which I'd never seen because apparently I'd only seen the upstairs, and I didn't remember,
Yeah.
or this person in the story,
Can I tell you something that the kids these days will never have to deal with this again?
because
They
they
won't-
have Uber.
No, you can drop a pin. Where are you? Oh, just drop a pin and send it to somebody. They don't know the struggle.
You ungrateful
Yeah.
bastards.
the alleged person.
There's no crime. We don't have to be alleged for this.
Yeah. You didn't know where you were.
Didn't
And
know the
that's
house.
a serious issue. You were lost.
Did
at
not
that
know
point
that. Well, how awkward was it when I walked upstairs and there were people up there?
that you didn't know.
Yeah. And I was like, how's it going? They're like, hey. They gave me like the
Like,
finger,
they
like the
knew
Shooter
you.
McGavin.
They
yeah.
knew who you were.
Yeah, they gave me the Shooter McGavin. Hey. I was like, yeah. How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you?
Oh man. So how did you get found? How did anybody find you? Or did you go back inside and ask them?
No, I started walking until I saw
The
like
light?
the Logan Temple. I'm not even kidding.
The light.
It was my guiding light. It was my Logan Moroni that guided me there.
Wonderful.
And then I got a ride
Were
from
you
someone who was drunk. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, you don't drive drunk.
No.
Never.
And honestly, the person who picked me up was not drunk. That was just a joke. But
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
I
drunk
honestly
driving's
had
funny.
to walk. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Allegedly, you remember that person we hung out with that had a fake ID when they were in college before they turned 21? It was a 3-word name on their ID, and I wish I could remember. I don't remember. But
We hung out with them?
not the real person, no. My friend found this ID in Vegas, which was a real ID.
Oh, okay.
It was like Daniel Will Zilfendel or like something weird like that.
Okay.
It was a 3-word name. I remember that.
Okay.
And got me in, no complaints.
Wow.
And some places I never had to show ID. I've almost never had to show ID.
Anymore. Not anymore.
Well, even for a long time.
I could only.
Do you
get
remember
away at
when
one
we went to
spot.
the liquor store
Yes.
and they made you show your
Yeah.
ID?
That
They
was like
did
a
not
month ago,
ask
2
to
months
show
ago.
me my ID.
Fucked up. It's fucked up.
How long have you been a legal drinker?
8 years, 6 years, 7 years.
We both have, right?
Yeah.
And they made you get your ID.
Yeah.
And did I not say?
I don't get
they're
ID'd
not
at
gonna
bars
ask me?
very often. I really don't. The liquor store usually IDs me. There was this place that I used to buy beer when I was like 16.
Oh my.
At
Okay.
it was at the Shell gas station.
Gas station.
Gas station.
The Johnny Kirschnauer. Wild and crazy stuff.
The Shell gas station, north of Brighton High School.
Okay.
Okay. And it was this little Asian lady that owned the place. She was there, I swear to God, 24/7. I never saw her, but she was always watching like old school wrestling
No.
on her little black and white 10-inch
Goldberg
TV.
and
Yes. So the secret password to buy beer underage there was, how's the wrestling going? You had to ask this lady this.
you had to engage her in her.
No, like
TV watching.
It was known, like she knew we were underage.
Oh.
But that was her saying, "Okay, it's okay." Somebody told us that she could
It's
give
okay.
us, yeah,
Okay.
that we're
Wow,
kosher.
there was an actual phrase like.
Yeah, how is the wrestling going?
And what did she say?
She was just like, "It's good, it's good," and then she'd just ring it up and ask for no ID. Didn't look you in the face. Didn't want to ID you in any way. It was awesome.
I encountered a similar Asian persuasion lady.
Okay.
Not sure her derivation, where exactly she was from,
Okay.
but it was on 7th East. And for me, that was way out there. 7th East and
what?
probably like 17th or 21st South-ish. I haven't
By
looked.
the DI. Yeah. Was it a gas station? Did you hear that?
Yeah. But anyway, that was a place. There was no questions
It was a gas
asked.
station on 7th East.
Gas station, yeah.
Was it a Circle K?
I don't recall. I
Oh,
just
okay.
remember the Asian
I
lady.
do not recall.
I do not. I wasn't there.
But all I know is she was thick as hell.
Oh, the Lil Wayne thing. Yeah. But
Sorry.
anyway, so high schoolers listening to this in the Utah area, try the 7th East and 21st-ish South.
There's
area?
no gas station there.
Or what, 17th maybe? I remember thinking it
There's
was
one
like
on
quite a
27th.
ways away.
There's one on 27th. On both corners, there's a Maverick and a new Sinclair. It used to be a Phillips 66. And then if
Now
you
it's
go
a
down,
Phillips 69.
it's a Sinclair with a
Oh.
dinosaur.
Okay.
And then
Which, by the way, what's up with that? Why do they call it Sinclair but have their thing as a dinosaur?
well, you
Because
wanna know-
oil comes from dinosaurs?
Yeah, I think.
Well,
that's the
why
most
don't they have the
logical
motto
logo.
more closely to the brand name?
I don't know. Sinclair.
Why not like
well,
Triceratops 55 or something
Sinclair's
like
owned
that?
by their last name is Sinclair. They own a ton of things. Sinclair Broadcasting Group. Have you heard of them?
I have.
They own Sinclair. It's the same Sinclair.
Do they have a dinosaur for the Sinclair Broadcasting Group?
I've never seen it. Maybe.
I don't think so.
We're gonna take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Every year, millions of dogs are adopted by people just like you. But don't act like you're poor. Buy your dogs. Don't adopt. The American Kennel Association has plenty of pedigreed dogs who look good and smell good and aren't homeless. Don't adopt. BuyDogs.org. This message is brought to you by BuyDogs.Don't-Adopt.org.
Our favorite Jew of the week category is now here. Our favorite Jew of the week is Todd Glass of the Todd Glass Show.
I didn't know he was a Jew.
He is. He is hilarious. And by the way, he's a great fan of the Landan show. So, guys, listen to the Todd Glass show. He loves our show, so why not go ahead and give him the respect he deserves, not only as a Jew, but also as a podcaster. Listen to the Todd Glass show. It's very funny.
Jewcaster.
Yeah.
Kinda.
He's very funny. And that is our favorite Jew of the week. In other news, local newscaster Brian Carlson of ABC4 News, my former employer, was duped by a Comedy Central show called Nathan For You, which looks really funny. Honestly, I've only seen this episode.
Is it like Punked?
Kind of. So he acts like, so it's like, you know, Hell's Kitchen?
No.
Okay, well, he acts like a business advisor, right?
Okay.
To these different businesses who are seeking advice. And there's this moving company in Los Angeles who...
Haven't heard of that place either.
Los Angeles, it's a major metropolitan area in California.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You know what I mean?
Los Angeles.
Yeah, they're supposed to replace the majority Caucasian race
I've heard
by
of that.
2025. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this show, this moving company comes to him and is like, our biggest expense is payroll. And we need to figure out a way. It's a moving company. We need to figure out a way to increase our revenue. So he pretends to give them advice, but it's so outlandish all the time. That's the premise of Nathan For You.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're pretending to help their help companies, but giving them like just
crazy advice.
Crazy advice.
Like one was he wanted to put these people on helium balloons so they wouldn't put too much weight on the horse of this company that was seeking their advice that had like horses.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, they proposed this weight loss program of someone who was a professional bodybuilder. He's like a 55-year-old dude, professional bodybuilder. But this guy said, all right, we need you to sign this contract and pretend that you got your body this way by never working out in the gym and only moving boxes for, like, moving. Right?
Okay.
And this guy signed the deal. There was a ghost writer that had never met this guy that made up all sorts of stories about this guy, which he went on these local news stories and said, like, one chapter was called Jungle Children, like one of the kids that influenced him died in the jungle, and
God.
and they showed him explaining how he died on a couple different news stations. But it hits home here in the SLC because he was on ABC4 with Brian Carlson, reporter for Channel 4, asking him how he lost all this weight, right? So, first of all, they took the before photo with this totally different dude who was overweight. And then they took the after photo with this bodybuilder.
Yep.
Who, for the show, is claiming that he never went to the gym and lost all this weight, 100 pounds plus, just by moving stuff, working for a moving company, okay? Right. And he's like, in the news interview, he's like, in my opinion, the gym it just stands for giving your money away. And they interview him, and then they show him, like, listing desk chairs above his head, and he's just ripped. It's just this 50-year-old ripped guy.
Okay.
Just totally bodybuilder guy. Just ripped. Anyway, so he conned a ton of these news reporters, including ABC4's Brian Carlson,
who tonight admitted it on Facebook and said, apparently I was duped. This is now airing on Comedy Central tonight. You know, all these news channels had no idea.
Really?
They had him on as a guest, and they were asking him, like, so you've never been to the gym? And the guy's like, nope, never been to the gym. But before in the show, this guy was like, yeah, I go to the gym 6 to 7 times per week. Just this totally ripped guy. Anyway, hilarious. So watch Nathan For You, which is a sponsor of this show. We love the main character of Nathan For You. And check out landandshow.com/Nathan For You, and you can get a discount on Hulu Plus.
Jerry.
And by the way, if you want to watch the live video stream of this show, go to landandshow.com/HDQ Jerry 4 u.com.html.
Yep, I think you got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I also want to tell you that if you're listening to this now, there is a new Wiseguys location open.
I saw that.
At the
Where's
Gateway.
It at? Yep.
It's right at the Gateway.
Corner of?
I want to say 7200 South and State, but that's the jewelry commercial. Now you have a friend in the diamond business.
Company?
Yeah. What is the actual address?
3rd West, 3rd South.
3rd West, 3rd South?
Yep.
Very cool, and they have a delicious wood-fired pizza. So check out the new Wiseguys.
Can you drink there? Is it a bar?
There is a bar. David
nice.
Ketchner is performing there this weekend and tonight, depending on when you're listening to this. David Ketchner of what's the Reporter movie with Will Ferrell called?
Yeah.
What is that called?
Anchorman
fame. And I don't know.
I'm
sure he's in. Yeah,
What's his name?
He's the sports guy in Anchorman. Oh, maybe he's at 50 West. I could be wrong on that. It's Koechnner. Koechnner.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. What's his name?
David Ketchner.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Yeah, well, because you typed in Will Ketchner.
I know who he is.
Yeah. So
he's
anyway,
on Hot Tub Time Machine.
Nope, he's not. You're thinking of Rob Corddry.
He is on...
He's in Anchorman.
He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
He is in...
And some people think he is funny. Very funny.
I think he's hilarious. When is he coming here?
This weekend, depending on where you're listening to it. He was also in the movie Get Smart and Paul, 2011, the movie about the alien. Did you ever see that?
Like 10 times. Love it.
Yeah.
I don't know where he is in it, though.
He plays the alien. No, that's a lie.
That's Seth Rogen.
I'm not sure either. But he's been in a number of movies and...
A number of? He's in a total of 142 movies. That's a lot of movies.
Credits.
Does that mean he's in it?
Anyway, so welcome David Ketchner.
Does this sound okay?
No.
No? Can you hear me?
No, you're blocking it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
So everyone, go check out the new Wiseguys. The wood-fired pizzas are supposed to be delicious. I haven't tried it yet, but
they are going to have us one tomorrow,
yep.
Right?
Yes, sir.
They will have us a wood fire place.
Yep, and they'll be welcoming the Landan show, as far as I understand.
And if you go there,
exclusive.
If you go there and tell them that Landan sent you, they'll let you in for half off.
Yep, and they'll give you a free pizza.
Half free slice, not the whole
pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, excuse me, I'm reading the wrong copy. Yeah, the Este Pizzeria is the copy that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Which is right over here.
Speaking of copy, guys, with Stamps.com, you can buy and print real U.S. postage for all your letters and packages, so you'll never have to go to the post office again. Now you can avoid trips to the post office. Go to Stamps.com/Landan and get a 4-week no-risk trial plus $100 in extras, including a scale and additional stamps. Learn more at Stamps.com/Landan, that's LANDAN, and never go to the post office again. All right, guys, that's all for us here at the Landan Show this week. Please go to landanshow.com. Also, listen, rate, and review this podcast on iTunes. Give us 5 stars. You know you want to. And if you really want to,
Give us $5.
give us $5. Go to landanshow.com, where you'll be directed, not really directed, but you can see a donate button. If you like the favorite Jew of the week section and you'd like us to highlight your favorite Hebrew, donate to the Landan Show. Thank you, and l'chaim.
LandanShow.com and Facebook.com/Landan. Also Twitter.com/Twitter. Also, I'm saying that Utah. Shigresu.com.